Hi, my name is Karyn. I'm going into my third year of teaching. This year I am teaching 4 periods of life science and 1 period of 8th grade physical science. When we got Trek, I was fully on board. Like, tell me what we can do. With other AI models, you have to be very specific. With Trek, it pulls from our lesson plans. And so I don't have to say, make it specific to a 7th grade level. It automatically knows that. It knows my lesson plans. It knows the wording that I use. It knows all of that good stuff, which is not only helpful for me when it comes to lesson planning, but it's helpful with the kids too. And with Trek, I use it a lot personally as a teacher because there are some things that are really time consuming and you may not have the mental capacity to try to come up with something new, even though every year, you want to strive to be better. And so one of the things that I use with Trek is a lesson plan generator where I can go in and say, hey, create a lesson plan on macromolecules and include some of these activities or what are some hands-on activities that my kids can do, and it generates it immediately, like planned down to the minute of the first 5 minutes you're going to do this, then the 15 minutes that you'll do this, and so on. Whether that's a whole new hands-on activity that I've never even thought of before. Trek is amazing because again, it's giving me brand new ideas, but then it's also planning it down to the minute. So I don't have to worry if it's a brand new lesson that I've never taught. I can go in and ask Trek to do it and it'll come up with something that is really useful. There's other different tools on it too. There's an email writer, so if there's a difficult parent email that you need to respond to, you can use Trek with that. Also, with my students, since I use Trek all the time, I ask them to use it as much as they can. Sometimes, a kid is studying for a test and they're not understanding something and it's 9 o'clock at night when they can email the teacher, but I'm probably not going to see it until the next day. And so with Trek, instead of waiting for me, they can go to Trek and say, can you explain cell theory to me in a way that makes sense to a second grader? And so now Trek is taking that information from my lesson plans and from what they learned in my class to make it very, very simple, to put it in terms that I probably couldn't even put it in myself. And so Trek is amazing in studying, but also review. We also use it in my class with proofreading their lab reports, which is amazing because now it has them practice actually proofreading everything, actually looking at the rubric before they turn it in to make sure they're maximizing on the potential grade that they can get. One thing I also use with Trek is now it's new. You can kind of see their emotions. So with Trek, you can see their chat history, but then also Trek automatically with the chats can kind of feel the emotions for it. So if one student is really just going back and forth with Trek, like, I don't understand cell theory, please explain it again, explain it again, explain it again. Trek will kind of flag it, it's even red, and it will say frustrated or learning or excited. So then I can use that as a teacher, go in and see what their emotions are, and then adjust my lesson plans for that. So if we just had a lesson plan on cell transport and a lot of the kids are feeling frustrated based on their chats with Trek, then I can go in, look at that, and then adjust my lesson plan for the next day. So that's something that I can get on a daily basis. So Trek is an amazing source, and I can't wait to see what else we come up with.